All right, everybody, welcome in. It's been a hot minute, but we're back. Had some work stuff that I had to take care of, but that's now pretty much done. So I'm back here, able to stream to you guys. We have a slightly different program tonight. Over Christmas, I managed to pick up a sealed Bionicle set from 2004. There you go, get it on the screen there, and we're gonna start the stream by opening it. I think that sounds like it would be pretty fun. And yeah, how was your guys' Christmas? Was it good? Hope it was. I'm gonna move us down to my other camera real quick. Let me just properties. This one. Okay. Since the last time I did one of these streams, I have upgraded my camera, so now I have one that will actually focus. This is a quick reminder, here was what we pulled the last time we were up. And now that we can actually properly see them. So, alright, get them to actually focus. There's that one. There's the other. Nice pearl gold on that. And then these were the little rock masks. The highlight of us opening them, is on my is in my videos. Feel free to look at it. There is a clip that is just us opening the box and skipping over the introductory fluff for those that didn't have Bionicle or had forgotten. Oh yeah, there's a nice little guy. So I'm gonna put these off to the side. I'll show you the box real quick. Now you can actually read it. Chrono Kenobi. There's set number. 5 pieces Lego. There's all this information. Copyright 2002. This were all of the things that we could have gotten. And this is another kind of wrap-up thing. And yeah, okay. With that, we have caught up to now. So that was from 2002, as I said before. This, what we will be opening today, is from the 2004 storyline. Let's see, share my information. So this one, from the 2004 storyline. After the finish of the 01 to 03 storyline, we popped back in time. We're gonna keep trying to snooze that. We popped back in time. 04, 05 was more of a prequel, where we followed the adventures of the village elders from the previous storyline. So this canister here, this is set number 861, Bionicle Vaki Zadok. These were the villain canister sets for 2004. As a result, this is one of 6. They matched the total colors, basically. What the Vaki were basically automated police for the cities of Metro Nui. Metro Nui was the setting for this storyline. However, they had been corrupted due to Pterodactyl's influence, if I remember correctly. And as a result, were used as an iron fist of sorts to keep the villagers and workers in line. So this one in particular, this is Zach, who was the Vaki that was responsible for keeping Poe Metru, the City of Stone, in line. And his abilities were, he had these, each one of them on their forelegs here had these were stabs. They don't really look like stabs, but they were stabs. This one was the Staff of Suggestion. The Staff of Suggestion was used to make their targets follow orders from anyone. And then it also had a special ability. Its special ability was also just being one of the stronger ones, or physically stronger. So now that we've seen this, you might be wondering, what were the heroes from that line from 2004? It's off the side. Ignore the price tag. We're not gonna. So the heroes from that line were the Toa Metru, which I happen to have one right here with me. This is one of my childhood ones. This is Matau. He is the Toa of Air. He's the Toa Metru of Air. The unique thing about this line of Toa is that they were the first Toa sets, not the first sets, first Toa sets to have actual articulating knees. Because for the Toa Mata and Toa Nuva, their legs were one piece fused. Before these, we had the Rakushi, which were the first canister sets to have these. We have this one, green, as is typical of the Toa of Air. They had a different mask design. I'm going to take this off. Since they had gotten away from having a play feature be masks coming off, they reworked the masks to stay on. So instead of just being like a one-by-one kind of stud, they had little pins that would slide in. But they had managed, due to the design of the new skull, they had managed to design it in a way to where the old connector, you can see that little circle there, would still work. So we got a nice little bit of backwards compatibility. Granted, it does look weird with the new face, with the new headpiece, because a lot of the masks were made to cover this. Well, the new masks were made to cover, but I don't know if mine will still work, but it does. Maybe, I don't think they were done for this one, but this does kind of have a little button on the back here, but I think, yes, the battery must be dead. I might have just also stole that headpiece, or this headpiece from something else. I don't remember if they had bits like this. But, anyway, as you can see, this one had, these could come off the back, like so. And then he could hold them. Slide him in like that. He's holding it. We're going to ignore how we lost our arm. Just put that back in. Yeah, he's holding it now. And then, as tradition for these first several sets of Bionicle, it has a gear function. Got a little thing on the, you got this little part here on the back. And this one of the things I like about these sets is that they actually hid the, take them apart a little bit. They hid the gear function really well. So inside the chest here, take it off screen real quick. This front piece kind of pulls off. If I can get my handle in there. And you see, we've got 2 gears. We've got 2 gears here, and then behind this, kind of like a bezel gear setup. It might be kind of too deep to see. see there. Okay, you can see on the white shaft, there is a gear. So, that being said, we've seen the hero, we've taken it apart, gotten their inner workings, kind of figured out from that set in 2004. I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to manually play an ad. Get it out of the way. And then we will crack this boy open. So hold on, I'm sending you really quickly to Agile. I'll be right back. Okay, so now that's out of the way. We've got 30 minutes before the next ad begins. And back to this. The subject of today's first part of today's stream is cracking open this sealed canister. So I got my little pocket knife here. We're just gonna. There's a little edge here. I'm gonna take this off so I can see it. Okay, we're in it. We're just gonna carefully inside here. I didn't actually show it, but this is the back side. Oh, there was an upcoming movie at this point. I believe that was Legends of Metro Nui. New 2004. Then we've got just a little product information. They will either be they can stand or they can be like in this weird crab stance. And then you can keep them in the canister as is. Okay. And with that, all your typical legal stuff, distribution info, Lego, copyrights, instructions, and also small parts, obviously. So yeah, we're going to continue opening in. Okay. And with that, just back it up. We've done it. We've cracked it. See, we got a little blue lid, transparent. All right, let's get this pour. Okay, there's all our pieces. We've got. So the collectibles for this series were these Kanoka discs. These were little discs that I don't know if we had that piece yet. They came in. These were projectiles. These little launcher things. All you do is just squeeze and shoot. Pretty simple projectile, but it does pretty well. Works pretty well. And each one of these Kanoka discs have a pattern and a number. Let's see if we can get that closer so we can see. And a number. Pattern correlates to, I believe, the city. I think the number has to do with the strength of the disc. In our canister, we have these little cards. So inside, this is also taped where my stomach goes. Cool. So got our little setup in here. Maybe. Yeah. And here, inside Metro New York, and there was an online component for this game. See if that close enough to read. Use your unique Canopy code to exclusive info and track Canopy points into your personal account. So granted, remember, this set came out in 2004, so this was early internet stuff. Which Bionicle was always very good about working with the internet. One of the main one of the super nostalgic things from the fandom is the Montanui online game, which was basically it was just like a flash game. A flash game that just told the story of certain characters in the Bionicle universe. Granted, I'm sure that this website is long defunct, so the code is probably not useful to anyone. Points out until June 30th. I believe that's 2005, so darn, it appears we've just missed it. Yeah, I'm going to do a little search. Just so one last thing on the Canopy discs. Because I know there's a meaning to the numbers, I just can't quite remember them. Let's see. Okay, so I've come back. I've got our little guide here. So, what we have on our numbers, we have a focus. We have 3 as our first digit, so that tells us that this disc is from Pometry, and its flight pattern deflects other discs. Let's see, the second digit is 3. So 3 weakens targets whenever things are hit. Buildings can be weakened and to collapse or break, and entities, creatures, are weakened physically. And then the last digit, the 4, is the power level of the disc. So, they cap at 9. So yeah. What is weird to me is how usually this ring goes all the way around. I don't know if that is just a thing for this specific one that it kind of stops, or that's like a second denotation of the power, because there are two on each side that's forward, and 4 is the power. So that's a little interesting. I need to do a little bit of research in my own time for that. So, with the gimmick of one of the gimmicks of the set out of the way, let's get back in here and pull out the instruction booklet, and then also an extra black pen. So here we go. Here's the instruction booklet. Nice little art. And then on the back side, some promotional stills for the upcoming Legends of Metro Nui. Coming out, produced by Miramax. Coming out on VHS and DVD. Oh wow. VHS. Who here remembers VHS? I do. My joints are slowly turning into dust. So anyway, I'll show like the first couple pages. First page here is our introduction to the world of Metro Nui. So these aren't like islands or continents. Every locale, that is a city. There's mega cities. Think 6 basically Tokyos. All with like a specific theme, and then the spot in the middle connecting them, that is, if I remember right, that's like a massive library or archive. This gets elaborated on as to why it's built this way in the story, but I'm going to allow you guys to find that out yourself. I'm not going to spoil the story of Metro Nui. And here we have the actual instructions. So as you can see, each step coming in. We've got our step count here. We've got the parts that we're using. And then for rods, it usually brings in a little scale. So like this is the 1-to-1 size that we need. And then it just kind of builds on top. So, since I've shown you guys the basic steps of how to build, I will be having this off to the side. So, just to keep our view of the actual building action clear. We'll come back to that later, because there's always a couple more pages after everything is done. So, without further ado, we're just going to get started. Okay, step 1, we need our waist piece here. Okay, and then we need gray size 3 shaft. We just stick it inside here now, for now. Because in step 2, we need this piece, which I believe is the same piece as the rock sheet body, the villain canister set from 2003. Just goes with this, and then we continue to, we get this piece all lined up. We push the shaft. Fully in. Got a nice tight little click out of that. Okay, so now next we've got our body. We're going to grab one of these gears, slap that in there, and then another size 3 rod or axle. On this, we'll just go straight in through this hole in the middle. It's so weird having one of these, and all like the tolerance is still pretty tight. Because a lot of times by the time you get these like second hand, things have gone in and out, so just friction over time loosens them up. Okay, and step 4, we need to find our this little pale piece here. It'll go up. It's connector. We got one side for holes and the other side for our axles. or axle and pin connector. So it goes in like that. Just click. And we also need the other gear. I think that is the only gear we have, so this is fine. This will work. Just slides it in there. Nice little, just some traction on our gear function here. Okay, and then next we take this piece. And it faces the gears we just put in. Is that too high? That might be too high. I think I got the wrong side. Yeah, I do. Oh, it's wrong. Hold on. Oh no. I've been defeated by a new piece. By, like new pieces. Let me see. No, this is workable. This is fine. We just put that stuff early. So basically, coming back here, got this other one here. We'll just use this. And then this will go on this recessed portion. This will go in here. So come in, just plop that in there, and we've got our gear function. Okay. So then, okay, now we take two black pins, one in here. Stick up a little bit, they're not going to go all the way through. We flush to one side. Okay, and then we've got our classic single ball joint connector. Facing out. This is probably shoulders, I believe. Nice classic gray color. Where's the third one? This. Okay. And then there's that. We're starting to take shape. And next we got this piece here. It's a really cool piece. Goes like this. Just a little off to get in. Okay. And it kind of locks in our arms. Yeah. Okay. So now moving on. So we've got one more piece to put in on this, on our body, and it's just a black pin, black axle, here, just to shore up our body construction. Here we go. So as the body done, we're going to set this aside for now, and it looks like now we're going to build our legs. So we've got these nice great toe feet. And we've got, this is a new part, which these are the standard leg pieces. These pretty much become a mainstay throughout the rest of the series. There's a ton of sets have these. So yeah, we've got one side that's real, it's kind of free, and then another side meant to a ball joint, and then this side is more meant to work like as a hinge. It's supposed to allow for this movement, but not like this. Whereas ball joint, you know how ball joints work. They'll go basically anyway. So, due to the nature of how these legs are constructed, we're just going to put our ball joint. We're going to go ball joint into ankle. Just snaps in like that, nice and tight. Still has a lot of friction in these joints. Okay. Now we go to our lower leg. And then we've got one of these connectors, these double-ended ball joints. And like I said, this goes this way, plenty of movement this way. This is as far as we can. This is as far as we can get. This way. Tellies are nice and tight. I don't know if I can pick that up. There's some, still got some noise in them. Okay. And then, this is a really simple set. This is a leg. This is that is done, so we'll bring this back over. And it appears that the body is front. So we'll just put it ball joint into ball joint. Pop. And there we go. That is one leg. I'll go ahead and, without commentary, do the other one. Set off the side now. Get this in real quick. How's our day going? How are we doing? Still hanging out? So we now have our torso and legs. Okay, next we will be building the arms. The arms for this set are very simple. We just have these Toa weapon arms from the Toa Hada. We've already got our joints here, or our connectors in, and they're going to go in these slots. There will be two of them. And they just pop in very simply like that. Now we've got all this movement here. Back, not much forward. And we've got a pivot. Do the same to the other side. Those in. Alright, next we will be constructing the head. We're going to set this aside. So, to make our head, we'll take our disc launcher. Here. We will be going disc holder side flat. Okay, and then we've got two of our pins here and here. And then we've got our transparent blue piece. This here. So we'll simply go. This one kind of is a little awkward. I believe it goes, slides in something like this. I think. Just double check. Let's get this. Let's look at the front. Yes. Yeah. So it just slides in this way, and then our two pins. Two holes for it up here. We just pop that in place. And then we take this piece here. See, it goes down. Down. We got kind of like an eye here. Slides back into that to be flush. And then we take this last black pin, put it this hole here, push it down, and if they match up properly, we get a nice little pop. And that is our head completed. Now we marry the head to the body. Let's see what it is. Go here. It's ball joint. I can rotate this around as soon as it goes in. Pop. Rotate. Okay. And functionally, this set is done. All we have left to do is add our weapons. So let's go. Let's go like this. One here. And then the other. The other here. And then there we have it. This is our mint condition. First time ever put together. Fuck. As you can tell, it's a little basic. These sets typically retail, I believe, about $10-12. And as you can imagine, there's not too much to them. But the thing is, here, you can have them either standing like this, or like the back of the box showed. What we could do... So leave it as... I think it's... this way. Rotate it down, and take these, spin them as well, spin as well, and we've got our like weird spider crab walk. Kind of something like this. This is going to be very awkward to show, just because of how kind of confined my setup is at the moment. It's just kind of holds pose like this. So yeah, that is. And then also our little disc just slides in. Slides into the launcher like that. And that's how it holds on. So yeah, relatively simple set, nothing too exciting this time around. And then, should we want to, we've had fun, we've played with them, maybe dismantled a set or two. We'll just kind of rotate this back around so that we have this back to just kind of small man standing. So back to here. Just a little guy. So then what we are going to do, we're going to take the arm, take the weapons off. Tuck him in super tight. Hold him super tight. Face down. And he's now in prime position to just slide back into his canister. Gotta shorten the legs. Yeah, just kind of get him crunched in like that. Knees up to the face, knees to the chin. Slips him in. And we just, here we go. He is sealed and stored for later. Yeah. And then these two would also just kind of fit in. But yeah, so we're going to take it back out so we can be on camera for a little bit longer. Just sit in there. There we go. We'll have them look like that so we can get some eye action in there. So, a hallmark of early Bionicle is at the end of each instructions, you get a different piece of the combiner kit. So if I had this one, the white one, and the black one, I could make this guy of all pieces. And I would need one of the others to start this, but I can start from here and start building. I said black. Sorry, I'm wrong. It's blue. Yeah. And then it goes through its whole set of instructions for it. So. But here we go. Here's some nice key art for all of them. Available now. White, red, black. And then blue, black, and brown. I think at some point I do need to get the blue one here because its weapon I need for a different build. I had accidentally pulled it apart. I had played with it too much, and the little axles used to connect these pieces had gotten pulled off and stuck in one of the connector pieces. That's something that I would like to obtain at some point. And then this is a picture of a different combiner we could have made. Fortunately, we don't have any of this set here, so that's a no-go for us. And then another key art piece for ours. Ours would be more spidery than the kind of humanoid that they've got going. And then in these last few pages, this is one of the sets. This is one of the what is called Titan sets. This is Duma. So he's got a little Matoran villager or Matoran elder called Turaga, which are called Turaga, and his bird. On the other side, we've got two more. We've got Najiki, who's like a kind of a spider, kind of crab-looking guy. He was a Toa that got turned into a beast after betraying his team. And then this other one here, this is Kraka. These two do go on to feature in the advertised second movie. That's all over the canister and promotion stuff. And then here we have the key art for the Toas. We got the red one, the blue one, the black one. And then the other page, we got the brown one. The brown one is the one that this one would be in. This one would be in the brown territory. The green one, which I physically own, and the white one here. And then the last page, we've got several villager sets. These were all the various Matoran villagers here. These do come up on occasion. I think I've seen some of these for sale in Unbox. That might be a thing that I might do an unbox and build. And then we've got an ad for Kanoka disc launchers, which were the collectible like the masks in 2001 and 2002. And with that, And then this is just like a Lego, hey, do a thing, you might win some stuff. And with that, we have come to the end of the Bionicle portion. So yeah, that was... I hope you enjoyed. We will be starting up very shortly with some... starting very shortly with some Warframe. It's my go-to turn on, mine goes blank, and we just play a game. If you want, you can stick around. If not, if you need to go, that's also fine. It's up to you. I hope you had fun being here with me for this Unbox build, and I want to do more of these in the future. As long as there is a desire for it, I will continue to do so. I do have a Discord. Feel free to join it, and in the event that I do get something that I would feature on this sort of stream, I'll post what I've got there first, and then try to work out a time to actually build it on the stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to force run an ad, and by the time you're back, we should be in Warframe. So, I'll see you on the flip side of the break. Don't go anywhere. Or do. You do what you want. I'm not your dad. And yeah, we'll just go to break. Let's get this back to me. Nope, that's not the right one. It's this one. Okay. And with that, we are actually back now. Here. Playing some Warframe. I do play in a window. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay. So, there's an event going on right now.
Someone is attempting to contact the operator. Please
email.
check
Okay.
your inbox.
I have a message. Ah, it's Barokatir. Right. So, we are kind of planning on doing two things. There's an event going on right now that is giving out some pretty nice gear. And by gear, I mean just like things, or they're called arcanes. They're like little chips that you can slot into your Warframe and give Bonnet to get more power. So, real quick, question. You might have the question. What is a Warframe? Warframes are basically suits. I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna try to spoil too. I'm gonna try not to spoil too much. But they are suits. Each suit has a unique power, or has a unique theme. You have 4 abilities and a passive. We'll use Gauss here for a sec. So like you have your passive. Granted, this is one of the more intricate ones, I guess. You have a nice passive that's always up. These are actives. Some of them are. They vary in strength. We'll actually go to an easier to explain one.
I've run diagnostic
So we'll equip.
All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
Here. This is Frost. He's an older frame. As you could imagine, he's ice-based. So we go in here to his abilities, passive. It's not a great passive. If you get hit by a melee, you have a small chance to freeze an enemy. So your first ability is usually something kind of weak. Just a quick little freeze. Second ability is more AoE freeze. Third ability is like a snow globe. It puts up a protective dome. And then the fourth ability is an even bigger freeze. Frost is one of the older frames, and the design kind of comes off in that. But yeah. So yeah, that is that. We'll put Gauss back on. Whereas some are simple like that, whereas Gauss here is more, alright, passive. Actually, makes more sense to. He has a battery meter. Moving fills up the battery, and whenever the battery is full, it gives various benefits. So like here, your passive, whenever the battery is pretty close to full, it ups your shield recharge rate. Shields are important in this game. Mach Rush, you hit 1 and you run fast and charge battery. Doing a little bit of damage, but the damage is negligible. You never mod for it. Kinetic plating is your survivability. It reduces damage from the shown damage types. So physical, heat, cold, and blast, and also converts it into energy, which is always very nice because this is very much a caster frame. Thermal Slender, that is a quick AoE. It's a quick AoE. You tap for cold. I think you tap for cold and hold for heat damage. And then if you do a tap and a hold in quick succession, it turns it into blast. And then here is the ultimate, the 4th ability, or your bread and butter, red line. This supercharges everything. Everything. It is you want to be in red line as long as possible, because it ups your survivability. So like your battery normally caps at 80. You need to be in red line to get the 100% out of it. So typically you'll like I said, you want to be here, and you want to make sure that you are running around and charging your battery to get all of the benefits. For example, when the battery's at 100, kinetic plating is you're basically immune to the 3 elementals and 3 physical types of damage, which is a sizable chunk of damage that you're just not taking anymore. Because almost all weapons do one of the physical types. So yeah. And I believe at Redline, Thermal Sunder also has an armor strip. So yeah. And then here you can see little tidbits. Okay. And then you have a primary, a secondary, and a melee weapon. Don't worry about these other things. That's not important for tonight. I'm not gonna force you to learn any of that, and also because it is spoilers, as is why I won't be going into several parts of my ship. So with that, I think it's about time to turn off Brain and just start running some missions. I don't know how long I'll be doing this on stream. I may or may not do a couple and then be like, you know what, I think I want to do this off stream. But we'll see.
Dreamers.
Let's see. So this here, Nightwave, this is like a battle pass system. There is no premium or free track. It is all free. This game is free to play. You don't pay you don't pay for power, you pay for time. Is the quickest way to explain it. You pay to reduce certain timers on crafting and for cosmetics. That is it. So let me also, before I get too stuck in, let me change some things. Warframe. Let's remove these. Grind. There we go. That'll be the last tag. Okay. Done. Alright, so that's updated. We're no longer just chatting. And I have also removed all of the mentions of Bionicle from the tags. So, here we go. That's now done. Let's get into the... Let's run some missions on our running man. Okay, so we'll just go Deimos, Ephevro. That's the mission node we're going. We are on Steel Path, so this will be much harder. Things do get kind of bullet spongy. I don't have like an actual build for this yet. I mean, I do have some that can function, but I'm not at that point where like I have a reliable build. Just a little bit of Sprite. I say as I load into a match and someone is already down. What? Why are you T-posing, Cora? This person died so hard they T-posed. Oh no. Okay, it looks like the almost animation? Yeah, they've got their animations back. Alright, cool.
Aha! The Atropos probes. Take one and fill the waiting
It looks like we are fighting the Void Angel first, so I'm gonna catch up. Not too hard with this frame.
Simple sequence. Awaken, pluck, delete. Inject the Vitrium Tenno and keep it intact. We require it
Are we doing?
on our behalf.
I think we're doing it, because they've already interacted. Where are my weapons? As much as I would love to punch everything, my melee weapon is the weakest thing I have at the moment, so I would very much like to use actual guns.
Does that look like a happy eyeball to you? Keep it clear of obstructions, lest our work be for naught.
Okay, we have our weapons now.
They got wings, I got wings. They angels. Am I an angel?
So as I said, this is very much my brain turn off brain game. So feel free to you might have to entertain yourself a little bit in chat. Why are my shots not hitting? This seems weird. Something's not right. Why are, like, none of my shots hitting this thing? That doesn't... Something's off. This run of the mission's been kind of weird. Okay, there we go. Finally got it. Ping was, looks like ping's about 200. That might be it. That's unfortunate. Let's rejoin.
Whilst we can still see them.
Nah, short. That's unfortunate.
Our quarry evades detection.
Grab this for later.
More serum, more visions. Acquire a fresh probe, Canoe. Vitrium awaits. Administer the serum. Do not allow the vision to be interrupted by anything. And don't talk to it, even if you die. Observe! The murmur places a hand over its eye. Swat it away, naughty hand! Good, but not enough. Acquire more serum and stimulate another vitrium.
grow, dreamers. I believe in you all.
I don't appreciate how all of my shots are missing with this low ping. Even though I am very clearly hitting.
I don't feel you have to check the victims one at a time. By all means, make this a group project. Plenty of eyeballs to go around. But do be careful. Go bipeds. Success! The victory beholds the swarm! Ha ha ha! Attack now! If you keep searching, you risk discovering a purer, more virile foe. Summon the tide now!
Looks like we're just going to have to melee this round because I'm losing out. I'm like losing too much damage on. Well, we're hitting, kind of.
At last, it could be destroyed.
Now we run, and that is the mission that I haven't. Oh, that's off the map. And that has been the mission that I have been running most of the time as of late, because the rewards for it are just too good, and it is easiest one of the best ways to farm certain things. So, yeah. gotta take care of something real quick. I'm gonna force an ad real quick. Be right back. Okay.
Please, remember to hand in any vote. Ah, Tenno. Sometimes I wonder how much of this. Make your selection, and the Vosper shall flow. Your Vosper, Tenno. I'll just put this on. All satisfactory, I trust.
Welcome back from the ad, and as is tradition, we're just going to queue back immediately for the for what we just played. So, and hopefully this time we don't get destroyed by ping, because we should have been doing far more damage than we were. It just wasn't. I think ping was bad enough that it just wasn't registering hits.
The Vitrium may not gaze into the abyss without Atropos serum. Acquire a probe. Quickly!
Looks like one of us wants to go after the
Atropos serum. A drug that opens perception to other realms, causing madness. Fortunately, the Vitrium lacks a mind to lose.
Oh, okay. I guess we turned around. Do we want to? What's the plan? Are we going or no? Okay, you said yeah. The problem when you are so much faster than everyone else.
The Vitrium awaits.
It's very easy to outrun them and not really notice.
By anything. And don't talk to it, even if you die.
I guess we are actually doing a thing.
Quickly, the eyes! Grab them and run!
So we're just gonna quickly run back. That's much better. Doing so much more damage. Oh, we got a wisp. That's gonna be real fun later. We're going to be going so fast. It's going to be stupid.
I have marked a new actual post fresh serum. Take it. It's yummy. There. A Vitrium. Administer the Ultra serum and defend the boggling eye as it searches. Insufficient! We must outstare the murmur. Fetch a probe and narcotize another Vitrium.
Dropping frames. Hey Psyche, welcome in. Hope you hadn't been noticing, or I hope I didn't take too long to notice you. Sorry. This is Warframe. It's one of my brain goes off games, and sometimes it's, you know, kind of focus intensive. Probably not the best thing to stream, just because there's potential issues for potential engagement issues is what I'm getting at. But we're here. How are you? Gotcha. This is the second part of today's stream. Earlier I opened and built a an old Bionicle set. I eventually will highlight that out as its own thing, just to not pull focus. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Okay. I mean, fair. Whenever this season hits, my mom just goes crazy, just baking cookies, making candies. There's so much. Chocolate chip, mint chocolate chip, thumbprints, but with Hershey's Kisses. Yeah. Oh yeah. think I still have some lemon bars. Various forms of dipped pretzels. Yeah. It's just once this season hits, it's just a storm of baked goods at my parents' house. Even pecan turnovers, which some people call turtles. I call turtles, but, you know, it's whatever.
It is waking up. Unmake it. Quickly now.
Fair enough.
Before my miscalculation takes effect and draws the attention of the murderer.
Alright, gonna go burr.
Mr. Fishinacci, it flew away. Hey, chase it, chase
Fair enough.
it.
I don't really limit myself, which, you know, probably should. Oh boy, does this build is meant to go. It's meant to do one thing, and that is go burr. Like, this is the character I'm using is like a kit, or is like a kind of design that's all about movement and going fast in a game where that is one of like the hallmarks of it is its movement.
Distract yourself with your
Fair enough.
color and forget what you heard.
Yep, that'll do it.
Summon the tide now.
Fair enough. I don't know what I'm doing for dinner. I have not really eaten anything today. I mean, I had lunch, but like, as far as dinner, I don't know when that's happening. Gotcha. Okay, we'll do my boost. We'll come grab the teammate boost.
At last, it can be
Maybe get a crit.
destroyed.
Bit of battery charge. And we go burr. So much burr. Just a stream of bullet.
Grasp that lingering curse and pray no one heard.
So much burst. Yeah. You're not wrong about that. Let's see, let's swap something else back on my activities, my chat. There we go. I could. We are done with the Bionicle. Let's see, I could absolutely do that. In fact, just tab. OBS. Okay. Yep. Title is updated. Gonna go brrr. Cause boy does it. Boy howdy does it. This is one of those things. My current like power setup is set up in a way that I have to use something with like a magazine size of 300. Otherwise, it just goes far too quick. I don't know how I didn't ask this already,
One
but how was your
must
Christmas?
Make the best of things.
Fair enough. Let's see. I drove 6 hours, and then
Hello?
yeah.
Sorry to bother, but as tagged
it was pretty solid. Nothing major of note, but yeah. I know with my work, it just gets super awkward because everyone's taking time off. So like it's about this point in the year, like it's hard to actually get anything done, especially whenever like you're trying to coordinate with other companies. Mm-hmm. I actually have the 2nd and 3rd off as well. I took those days off because I got a friend coming in. And yeah. So I think I'm missing a meeting, so that'll be interesting. But I did update all the stuff on my end for it, so yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be great. It's one of my friends from college.
Serum,
okay.
a drug that opens perception to other realms, causing madness. Fortunately, the Vitrium lacks a mind to lose. Inject the Vitrium, Tenno, and keep it intact. We require it to see on our behalf. Quickly, the eyes! Rapid run!
Yeah. Let's see, I know they're coming in Tuesday. We're gonna get dinner and then they're gonna stay the night and then just hang out Wednesday is the plan. Anything beyond that, I'm still unsure what's going to happen, so. Yeah, should be. I'm sure it'll be one of those, so what do you want to do? I don't know. Well, there's this, we could do this, we could do this. That's fine. That's probably how that day is going to go.
They're good, but not enough. Acquire more serum and stimulate another Vitrium. Fresh serum, take it. It's yummy. Open that waiting eye into the abyss, Tenno, and defend it whilst the serum does its potent work.
Yep, very true. No stress will be had.
This Vitrium's tormented visions have undoubtedly helped, but our work is not yet complete. Repeat the process. will sequence. Awaken. Pluck. Delete. Keep them away! The Vitrium cannot see with those things around it. I mean, what on earth are you thinking?
They got wings, I got wings. They angels. Am I an angel? Oh, don't block me! They went that way!
This can all be over quickly if you want to risk probing multiple Vitrium scanners at once. Potentially a valuable case study in risk assessment. But, you saw nothing. You see nothing. Yes? We have a lock. The Vitrium stares down our target. The beast sleeps here. Weak it.
I would be killing these, but I need to save ammo. The final boss of like this little mission we're doing is a little bit of a bullet sponge, and I will need all of them. It's not uncommon that I run out of ammo on it. Partially because like the weapon and like the modification setup I run on it is not usually the most accurate thing in the world. It's all about speed. It's about throwing 300 bullets fast, quickly. Doesn't really matter where they're going. Really, to whom it may concern, in a straight line. So, you know, things we do.
The demon finally takes form. At last, it can be destroyed.
It certainly can be destroyed. We are melting it. I don't even have time to charge my battery.
From that curse, I shall glean the knowledge to recalibrate the Jahu gargoyle.
Okay. And that's another run complete. So that's how long it takes to get through a magazine on that weapon, and then on my 100-shot secondary is this. Which, I mean, one of my buffs is deactivated, or is run out, so.
They won't be bothered.
no stress. Very much like how this game mode is. Just tune out, and as long as you don't, it's kind of hard to die in this game at some points. It's a very nice zone out kind of game, and I love it for it. We'll queue up with these guys. I like them. I did have something really funny happen when I was playing this game last night. I was doing the same thing. I was showing some friends the build and like what the purpose of it was. And at one point, I'm like, alright, it's time, let me cook. I go to hit the ability button, and immediately my computer freezes. It's like, nope, too much for a computer. Alright, noted. Computer did not want me to cook. It was very funny. I kind of wish I was streaming. It would have been an amazing clip. But alas, it happened off stream, so no funny was had, or no funny was recorded rather. Funny was had.
The eyes, they're everywhere. Grab them whilst you can. The Vitrium is spent, but we must see more. Locate another probe. Open that waiting eye into the abyss, Tenno, and defend it whilst the serum does its potent work. Acquire a fresh probe, Tenno. Vitrium awaits. Administer the serum. Do not allow the vision to be interrupted by anything. And don't talk to it, even if you die.
Another thing about this game, at this point in the story, it's getting very much Lovecraftian. Just things from beyond the veil are starting to intrude, and it's getting to the point where I think it's going to happen whether or not we. I think it's gonna break through whether or not we actually do anything. So I think right now it's more or less just prepping for it.
Our quarry evades detection. More serum, more visions.
Just running after the same objective marker. I don't think we all needed to get it, but you know, it's fine.
target. The beast sleeps here. Wake it! Simple sequence. Awaken, pluck, delete.
Mr. Fishinachi, it flew away. Hey, chase it, chase it!
Oh, looks like you're about to go into ad jail. Just a friendly heads up.
Bird, keep that beak in the off position.
Yep. Enjoy ad jail. It's coming in 4 minutes 40. Give or take because of stream delay. So. Okay, you probably should have waited to hold your breath. I'm concerned you might pass out before ad jail even comes.
Here comes the tide. Let it break itself against you.
By my clock, you still have about 3 minutes, so 3:30.
Steel yourself and attack! You must become curse bearer for my error to be rectified. Seize it. I must compensate for the blind spot. Should you vow to forget this oversight?
We're gonna keep going until they decide. Until this group decides to kind of break apart. Because I'm enjoying playing with these because they have the buffs that make it fun for me. So. Oh, there goes one. So that wasn't Wisp, so we'll take it. If 2 days... Oh, never mind. Yep. Alright. We'll go and spend some of those, or some of the things we've gotten in these rounds. So each run of each boss that we kill is dropping a small resource, or a unique resource that we can use to make, to get little chips to make our stuff stronger. So, in a moment we're gonna go spend some of those to see what we can get. Let's see. Go up? No. So anyway, we are going to go here, and then we'll go to our dojo. Okay, now you might want to start holding your breath for agile. By my clock, it's 40 seconds. I mean, you better be. I think you are my only viewer since it's counting me and Streamlabs. So. Just kidding.
Items of value, worth silence in the sanctum. Wouldn't you agree?
Grinding this time, is it? It's arcane phantasm this time. That's what I was looking for. Actually, look at this real quick. Is that speed? Phantasm movement speed. Yep. I'll take that.
Papa must be.
Interesting, because it says that there is currently one in progress. So, there you go. Yeah, I figured that would be the case, you know, due to the delay. I see the ads before I'll see like the counter or the timer for ads before you would see the ads themselves. So, happens. It's fine. Okay, upgrade. Need one more of those, so. Yep, here we go. And then we'll queue again. Back into it.
Atropos serum, a drug that opens perception to other realms, causing madness. Fortunately, the Vitrium lacks a mind to lose. Inject the Vitrium, Tenno, and keep it intact. We require it to see on our behalf.
Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be staying with this group because none of them are the right or the buffing frames that I want to play with. We prefer to play with Volts, Wisps, and Octavias. Octavias are kind of rare, but we were playing with a Wisp earlier. Surprise, and Volts are pretty common. Volts are very Volt is a very versatile frame or suit, so you can do just about anything with it.
Your necromech will be waiting at the designated dispenser. You may fire when ready.
We are losing the signal. Protect the Vitrium scanner.
I'm gonna go help with the Void Angel. I'll be back.
Good, but not enough. Acquire more serum and stimulate another Vitrium. Acquire a fresh probe to do. Vitrium awaits. Administer the serum. Do not allow the vision to be interrupted by anything. And don't talk to it, even if you die.
Ooh, that's loud. Well, we're loud too. Go get him.
Okay. Let me in. Let me in. I want to help kill it. Let me in, please. There it is, finally. Nope, I'm bad. I'm dumb. Oh, never mind, we saved it. Man, I wish I had friends to help me in the void space here.
The dimensional orb protects the angel. Pass through to destroy it.
Oh, oops. Come on, let me back in, thanks.
Our quarry evades detection.
Holy shit. One of you teammates, we don't need 3 people up top side. One of you please help with the angel. Oh, thank God, finally. We ran out of time on that phase.
administer serum to multiple scanners at the same time, it would speed up the process while adding to the, excitement. Success! The victory beholds the swarm! Attack now! If you keep searching, you risk discovering a purer, more virile foe.
I missed it. Never mind. At least we got an arcane out of it. Ooh, Cascadia. Oh, I forget what that is.
Distract
I think it's a good one.
yourself with your favorite color and forget what you heard. Good job.
Oh, that's a good one. Fortunately, it's going to be wasted. Oh, looks like we are going to have to pause here, because that's a freeze. Alright, I don't think we'll boot back up. I think we'll probably call it there.